your pride. You ugly. You out of pocket. 218.
It's week 13 of the NFL. All eyes are on Ja'Marr Chase. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Saints and the Bucs, and it's coming up.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out 2-25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3". They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A first carry for Rachaad White. Oh, look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rachaad White hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 52 yards. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Saints at 10-2 on the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. T. Higgins. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Saints are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Rachaad White and the rest of this Tampa Bay offense going back to work now. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock. But barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. They'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 52 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. This defense for the Saints, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to.
78 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They go play action here on 1st down. He completes it right side to White. Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. This is caught by Evans. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Extra point try, good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown here to kick it away. No run back here for Reed, so this will come out to the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them, so if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
He certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and they pick up a 1st down.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Over over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jamar Chase. 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Saints are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Offense heading back out, and with them comes Rachaad White. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first?
Pretty entertaining start. 14 all to score on EA Sports. First down, here's White. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play, but Mark Brunell, when he was at Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. He had the touchdown strike on that last drive, number 35 for him on the year. And he'll go in search of number 36 here as his guys start 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Tua. Steps away. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. On the move to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 2.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try to block him, maybe get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And down right around the 32-yard line, 40. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing, and that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take
touchdown, New Orleans. First half, he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Here comes Reed. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone. Success here.
For those moments to happen, incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and the lead now up to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 2. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. Over the middle to Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Chris Godwin from 10 yards out. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch you up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver, because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
And he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. From the 31, Tua. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He will find his man Chase complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Open man is Higgins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Ja'Marr Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 28 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Rolling to his left. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Here's Brian Anger now, as he's on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
We'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have the Saints first down as this defense, boy, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on fourth down. Here's Tua. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On play action, here's Tua. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. So that'll bring up second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. There, they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Ja'Marr Chase from 3 yards out. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Ja'Marr Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Bradley Chubb in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. On third and long, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline, it's complete, an athletic grab, but still well short of the first. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They'll look to throw again. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll be stopped at the 28. On a play that started at the 14, they pick up 14. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught by Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Gano the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Out to his left. And this one too low.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. To throw is Tua. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So now the Bucs down by 10. And time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Able to find Kmet. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They'll set up a throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides,